a quick question to the Liverpool fans. With this current crop of players, having won the Champions League last season and winning the trophy, EPL trophy this season, confirmed. Yeah. How long with this crop of players you think this success will last?
Wow, that's a good one.
Edroos answer first.
I think bringing on a couple more additions, notable additions, will probably last another 2 years, possibly. Challenging. Not saying we're going to win the title, but challenging for the title. Challenging for the honours. Yeah.
To be competitive lah. Competitive.
Yes, correct. Whether in Europe or in England itself. But I think people are getting pretty worried that Liverpool has not signed anyone yet. But let's put it this way. I think people got to give Klopp and FSG, the owners, more credit. The fact that they have invested into the club for the past 4 years, I think they have a plan, for sure. And I think even as us fans, we say, oh, the top three, you need better strikers. What if Mo Salah gets injured? What if Mane gets injured? I think those people who keep on complaining about that are undermining these professionals. They are managers for a reason. I'm sure that if you as a fan actually can see that, right? Come on, don't tell me Jurgen Klopp couldn't see that as a problem. And I'm sure he knows how to address that problem, whether be it promoting the younger players or bringing in new signings. And I think for the past 4 seasons, we know that there might be 1 or 2 signings that you never expect to come in, and then boom, he's just there. Let's see the ground running. Yeah.
Just to refresh, right? Klopp extended his contract, right? How many years?
I think
3. I think another 3.
3 years. Yeah.
Another 3 years. Okay.
2023 or 2024.
Okay. All right. What about you, Jess?
No, I mean you raise a good point, because I feel like it's us fans who are becoming very subjective. Only because I feel like we've got this internet world, and then we've got gaming, right? So we are like, most of us are like FIFA players.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Football manager.
So become experts lah. Become experts.
Football manager. So we think we can do the job. We can. Oh, if it works on my PlayStation, it will definitely work for Liverpool. It's not the case. And like he raised a good point. I mean, if we can see it, then Jurgen Klopp definitely sees it, right? I mean, it's laughable that.
I may sound like an old fart lah, but I think people like me, Jazz, and the other guy in white hair over here with me, we are kind of the old school fans. You see, we've been supporting the club for a long time. I'm not saying that the youngsters are to be blamed, but I think the older guys are pretty more relaxed because we've been there without the internet, and now post with the internet age and all that, right? So we don't really do all the blaming and all that. Maybe we blame after the game, but once the game is over, we wake up then and say, okay, that's it. Let's go on to the next game. We don't actually go on, I'm not happy with Klopp not signing this player or not signing that player, because it's something that's beyond your control.
What do you think, Zul? What's the chatter in the football, local football, for those supporting Liverpool, and your thoughts?
I think my thoughts, if you look at it, every coach, I mean, I've worked with many coaches. Every coach has their own KPI, and the pressure that is being done by management is totally no joke. So I mean, I agree with Edroos, whereby the anticipation, the whole build-up has been there. But the quick question, which I think we all need to think, is that if we more or less going to win this league. Klopp has had a Champions League, Premier League, the Super Club, is it? Super Club also, right?
Yeah. Club World Cup.
Club World Cup. Yeah. So the question is, again, Edroos, what you say, what's next? And the thing is that, should he leave on a high? And that's it, thank you very much. Because if next season, the risk is that if he doesn't make it, then they will be saying he's just a one-hit wonder.
True.
And that will affect your CV, your resume. So the thing is that management, they don't look at how you build up. They look at how many cups and what type of fans, or how many fans you can bring in, what's the money generated. So they give Klopp, okay, I give you 4 or 5 years, you better get something. And this is what most coaches go through with that. Then this is something that we need to consider. I mean, we have to look at it with an open mind. Because, he signed a new contract, but he can just say that, thank you very much. I got a better offer. You look at other club coaches. You look at Hiding. You look at even Sari, for example.
Sari.
So,
That's a good example.
I think he goes to clubs and countries where they allow him to smoke. So he came to England, he tested the system, then they don't allow him, then he used the dummy. Then he like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna go.
But I think the question about Liverpool removing him is totally out of question because that's not going to happen. But the thing about him leaving on high is a possibility.
Yeah.
Which is possibly why they are drumming up Steven Gerrard as the successor right now.
Yeah, yes.
Which may be a good thing, may not be a good thing.
Yeah.
Just want to add that if Klopp does leave, hopefully it benefits the German football national team.
I knew it.
Because
Ian is a German fan. Ian is a German national fan. So
I think he will go to I think he will go to another league because Klopp is an ambitious guy. You can tell that, and he's very passionate. So versus managing a national team where you rarely make an appearance. I mean, you got international friendlies, and then you got your Euros and what's not. So he's the kind of guy who wants to be involved with football every day. Yeah. So I don't think he will go to become a national coach. But definitely, I see him to be like coaching Real Madrid or Barca someday.
What?
Really? You sure?
I don't think so. There's the question. See, because other leagues, I'm not sure. I'm not an expert, but I'm not sure whether the other leagues actually suits Jurgen Klopp's football philosophy.
Yeah.
Like even the Italian league, which is way too defensive, and then you've got
and slow
La Liga, which is I think there's a lot more flair. I don't know. Maybe.
I think one thing we need to take note is that whether he can handle superstars or not. Because if you look into Liverpool's play, it doesn't revolve around Mo Salah. It doesn't revolve around
True. If you look at if you see his time in Borussia also same, in Dortmund also same.
There's no stars.
And the question is that if he leaves, who will he bring? Who will live with him? That's the question.
His whole team, right? Because when the manager leaves, he doesn't just one manager. He leaves with his whole team.
Yeah, he's guiding stuff.
You're right.
Which player would want to move with him? That's the thing.
Gamble,
it's a gamble, I would say, and that can cause a lot of problems with that. So it's either FSD is very smart enough to tie everybody down, in a way whereby you will see this in the next 2-3 years as force to be reckoned with, or you're going to see a total rebuilding of this. So it's everybody's question, I would say.
But because it is said that the owners love Klopp because he saves them money, but he gives them success. He gives them trophies.
True.
Right? Because owners, they don't want to spend money, so he's the type that doesn't spend much. He doesn't really ask for a lot, right? But he makes it work.
I mean, you only have to look at the example of Sir Alex, where he has built many successful teams in his tenure, and you look at without spending massive amount of money. I mean, that is post pre-Ferguson times, it was dirt cheap, and then after that, when we come into this 2010, Chelsea and all that, it's just
Ronaldo is a very good example.
Yeah. So if you look at Sir Alex teams, right, the most we've been successful with different batches of team is 3 years, 3 to 4 years, 4 seasons, and then we start to melt down, and then Chelsea will win, he will win, and then we have to build again, and then it's an addition of 4 or 5 players.
There's always a cycle, I would say.
Yeah.
Only Liverpool took very long to get back to the cycle.
30 years.
30 years long
cycle.
Okay lah.
In between, they give a bit of cake, 2005, okay, Champions League. FA Cup final, no more. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about
I guess it has to do with the ownership. I mean, finally you have someone who's determined to invest, who wants the best for the club, not because they want to generate money. I mean, there was a point of time where I felt like the Glazers were like that. I mean, I still have an opinion about the Glazers, but now that they have, they went on to get Bruno Fernandes. I almost said Bruno Mars, but when they invested on Bruno, so I was like, okay, fine. They are trying. So you just have to give it to the owners. Sometimes is their willingness to open the wallet.